And good evening from Southwest High School in Bartley, 102.9 KADL. Cool Cattle on our website, highplainsradio.net. We're on the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel as well. Rich Barnett, Mark Searcy ready for match number 2. And match number 1, it was North Platte St. Pat's falling to Southwest Rough Riders 25-18 and 25-15. Mark, it was in that first set. St. Pat's got up 10-6, and Southwest went on a big run. St. Pat's kind of rallied to make it close in the end. Second set, kind of no contest.
Yep, you called it. That's exactly how the match went. The first set was back and forth. Both teams had some runs. Very interesting match, but Southwest had to run late to win it. Second set, it was all Southwest. Irish just couldn't get anything going offensively. Had to use their 2 timeouts early in the set and just never could get on track. And so I know Coach Jess would love to see them Krebs, get things going here against the Chase County Longhorns, their first match of the day here. Coach Wenderly and her staff has got this team ready to go. Got some good athletes. We saw them earlier in the year at the McCook Triangular. I think that's the last time I've seen them. So it'll be interesting to see how they play here. They've got their first match of the day. So see if the Irish can play better and can Chase County come out and play well here in this first match of the day here in this triangular.
Chase County went out to the Twin Cities invite, right. Yeah. and you look at who they played. I mean, that was a very, very tough tournament. I know talking to Coach Hoynes from McCook, they were out there as well. And
won 4 of 6. Wow.
They were 4-2 out there. That's pretty darn good. So maybe that's going to get the ball rolling a little bit. I know they probably haven't been really happy with their season up to date so far. They played a tough schedule, but maybe that 4-2 out of a very tough tournament can get the ball rolling for them.
Yeah, but exactly. That's a lot of matches out there, and he said good competition. They played some B teams, C1 teams, and a couple of A teams. So they played some good competition. Quick turnaround, just a couple days to rest and prepare for this triangular. But, yeah, they're excited and hoping to do some things here today.
We saw St. Pat's, again, had some moments there where they looked pretty good, but they're passing and couldn't get Ruby Erling going. Their top hitter on the left side, a lefty out there, just could never get her going.
Yeah, they couldn't. When they did, she was great, but it was just few and far between. And, Rich, a lot of net violations.
Yeah.
At least 5, 6, 7. They got to work on that. You got to get close, but you can't get in the net. And I'm sure they were talk about that. And, yeah, their passing was off a lot of times. So, hopefully they can get those things corrected and against a pretty darn good Chase County team. Chase County has great athletes, and they are putting it together here late and hoping for a good match here today.
All right, we'll take a break. Mark and I will check the lineups and much more. Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel at 102.9 Jack FM. Rich Barnett, Mark Searcy back here at Southwest High. Update, and we apologize about, softball was supposed to be yesterday for the Chase County softball, but it's because of the rain, they pushed it to today. We just didn't have the manpower to go cover it, and with volleyball and stuff like that, we apologize. Chase County softball team lost their game. C1 sub-district at Bill Smith Complex in Hastings. St. Cecilia, very, very good to the one seed won that over, Highway 91 defeated Chase County. To move on. 14-1 was the final of that one. St. Cecilia ended up winning the sub-district. Sorry about it. Spit that the wrong way, but the one seed St. Cecilia ended up winning the whole thing today. They played at everything today. So that was the result once again from Chase County softball earlier. Right now in the starting lineups, first of all, for the Chase County Lady Longhorns. They're led Carly Anderson. I've watched her for a couple of years. Senior outside hitter. If you get her going, she is dynamite. She is tougher than nails. Also, we'll hear a lot. Haley Rusher, their middle. Riley Rusher playing a right side. They have a promising youngster, and the Stafford, or Jordan Stafford, just a freshman, plays an outside as well. The two setters with Anna Aragon, the senior, and also Alexandra Reeves as well. And also their DS is Dylan Heerman as well. We'll hear from a lot from her as well. Miranda Spady, can't forget Miranda as well. We'll get some playing time as well for Chase County. The North Platte St. Pat's will go with the same lineup. They're led by their their sophomore outside with Ruby Erling. Their primary setter is Brooke Brocius. Their libero is Miranda Huggenberger. I wonder if she was wearing 12 or 14 instead of 12.
I bet you're right, Rich.
You know what? I apologize.
Yep.
It wasn't Phelps. I
bet you're right.
Got to get the name, the numbers right in the program, people.
It helps announcers.
It really does. And Huggenberger's wearing 14 instead of 12. And anyway, Jamie Murtaugh, I thought had a solid game. Ava Welch, Rose Green, Sydney Lake, the freshman, had a couple of outstanding hits as well. So your lineups for St. Pat's and also Chase County, two SBVA conference rivals. They have met one time already this year. St. Pat's won that game, I do believe.
I got to find it here, Rich. I got Chase County.
Right here.
There we
go. One and three.
So,
1 and 3 earlier. That was at the end of September.
Yep.
That was in the up at the Sutherland tournament.
Yep, you're right, Rich.
Yep, Sutherland tournament up there. So, never know. Pairings haven't come out from SBVA conference tournament yet. You never know. These two teams could meet again.
Yeah, very wide open SBVA. We talked about in our first game. There's a lot of, I think, good teams, but no really great teams. So I think it's pretty wide open for anybody to win that conference. So both these teams love to go into that conference tournament with some momentum, and it starts right here in this matchup here today, St. Pat's and Chase County.
We're ready to go. As we watch, and Mark and I are way up here in the bleachers at our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel, North Platte St. Pat's. They're white jerseys, black shorts, and I've got the pink armbands on, of course, with Breast Cancer Awareness Month going on throughout the month of October. A lot of pink outs. Teams get together to raise money for breast cancer awareness, and I'm sure these two teams are right in the thick of things as well.
Yep, and a decent crowd here on hand making the trek down here, and so we're ready to watch some more volleyball. Second of 3 matches here today from Southwest.
Yeah, this rotates every year. Yep. So I think next year it goes back to North Platte, St. Pat's. Yep. Last year was, I think I did the games. I think I went over to Imperial and did those games last year over there. So I think it goes back to North Platte, St. Pat's. Michelle Hedke and Courtney Bass are our 2 officials. Michelle, the R1, and Courtney, the R2. And we are ready to go for a little volleyball. St. Pat's, I always think the team that played first kind of has a little advantage. You're all warmed up. You're all warmed up, ready to go. And it was a quick 2-set match, so you shouldn't be too tired. Jimmy Murtaugh will serve it first for St. Pat's. Good dig by Anderson. Aragon will set it up here. Big swing on the way, and the kill is on the way, and good solid swing that time. Riley Rusher for Chase County. It's 1-0 the Longhorns.
Yeah, got the back end line. Great swing by her, and Rusher starting this match off with a nice kill.
And now Anderson back at the service line. On the good serve, back row pass by Erling. Brocious. Lake will get a swing off a block. Can it be dug up? It goes over, but it was behind the antenna. And we're tied at 1 apiece in set number 1.
Yeah, great effort there, but just a little too wide getting it over. So a side out to the Irish, 1-1 here early on.
Huggenberger back at the service line. Again, I apologize about the first match, just different numbers and stuff like that, but she is the libero on this one. They set up far side rusher. Erling gets the swing cross court. Right there is McNair. We got a net violation against Chase County.
Yeah.
I think it was against Riley Rusher that time.
Yeah, number 20, they said.
So it's 2-1, St. Pat's. Huggenberger back at the service line. Aragon, far side, another big swing. It was on the way, and the keels off of hands that time by Riley Rusher. They're going to the right side a couple of times, aren't they?
Yeah, they sure are. They like where she's at over there, and that's their go-to up in the front. And she's paid off with that swings there in the last couple of tills.
Tie ball game at 2 apiece. Chase County back at the service line with Haley Rusher back there, first time. Back row pass nicely done. Brocious far side and push over. Erling tried to push it over in the net. 3-2. We can't forget our shout out to our favorite fan.
Yes.
She's a pain in the butt sometimes, but we love her.
Yes.
The one and only JW.
JW.
Jeanette Wonderly. She's watching, listening. Boy, she can be a pain at times. Did I just say well, she can be a pain at the time? No, I'll quit. Miss-hit error that time for St. Pat's. That time by Ava Welch goes wide. It's 4-2 Longhorns.
Tried to go cross court there, but too much on it and out of bounds. So 3 straight here for the Longhorns, trying to get an early start here in this first set.
I'm sure we'll get a message here pretty soon. Haley Rusher on the good serve. Overpass. Erling tipped. Saved by St. Pat's. Bumped over by Huggenberger that time. And a chance. Aragon worked the middle this time. Big swing. Blocked right. Nice done by St. Pat's. Big swing again by Rusher off hands. And it falls. It's 5-2 Horns in the first set.
Great rally and a good block there. Boy, I thought Longhorns going to get the point, but they had a great block there set up. But go back to your go-to. Rushers had a great start to this game and a nice swing for her on the right side.
Miranda Spady in that front row. Jordan Stafford. They got all 3 of those hitters in that front row. Aragon, your setter in there on the good serve. Once again, goes cross court. Erling once again, tough pass. And now bumped over by St. Pat's. Right there is Chase County Aragon. Near side swing down the line by Stafford. Picked up back row by Murtaugh. Off of the center Brocious off her fingertips that time. Riley Rusher, a big swing. It's partially tipped. Kept alive by St. Pat's. Now bumped over by the Irish that time by Murtaugh. Aragon dumps it over on 2 and cannot be picked it up that time. It's 6-2. Chase County in the first.
Great awareness. Saw the open area there, the donut campfire, whatever you want to call it. Everybody around it, and she found the opening for a nice setter dump there.
6-2. Horns looking good early in this opening first set. Back at the service line again is Haley Rusher. Back row pass by Erling. She'll get the return, but have to bump it over. Couldn't get any offense going. Aragon will set the work the middle. The Miranda Spady of a block. St. Pat's getting some hands on some blocks up there. Can't get any offense going. Back row pass nicely done by Anderson. Aragon goes back set far side. Riley Rusher cross court kill. Dug up. Shanked it a little bit and then pushed over this time by St. Pat's and wide out of bounds. 7-2. Horns increase that lead by 5 in the first set.
Just some hitting errors, giving the Irish some problems and some nice points here for the Longhorns.
Back at the service line once again, Haley Rusher. Back row pass by Murtaugh, far side. Erling gets a good look at it, partial tip of the net. Aragon tight set off the first patch. And now St. Pat's with a chance. Tipped over barely that time by Rose Green, and it falls. Much needed point for the Irish that time at 7-3.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication or knowing where to go there. It fell, but a break there for the Irish. They needed that down by 4.
Back at the service line, Ava Welch for North Platte. St. Pat's lost the opener against Southwestern 2. This one's going to go long. I think she had a couple in that first match. Had bombed out of bounds and got to keep it between the lines. It's 8-3. Coach Wonderly to her bench as it'll be checking in the service line. 23, Alexander Reeves. We talked about her in the first of the pregame, and also Avery Beamer. I thought Kenzie plays a lot of players. Yeah. That's for sure.
Especially having 6 matches a couple days ago. Got to keep everybody as fresh as possible.
Oh, especially the weekend. You had to play a bunch.
Yeah.
Had to play a bunch. Oh, that would have went long, but saved that time. Bump set, and now free ball over by Erling. Chance for the Horns right here. Good pass by McNair. Worked the middle this time. Big slam, big right hand, but it's long out of bounds that time. Miranda Spady, a little bit too much mustard on it. 8-4. Longhorns still with a 4-point lead.
Yeah, Rich, the Irish have not got their offense going. Just
No.
a lot of tips and a lot of free balls over.
Erling, good serve. Jump set here near side. Big swing with a left hand here on the left side. That time by Avery Beamer, the junior, with a big swing. It's 9-4 Longhorns in the first.
Yeah, Beamer, I didn't know she was left-handed until she went up, but a big swing by her. A lot of weapons on this Longhorn team.
I think you can see Chase County, boy, they're coming off the big weekend. They were probably anxious. Let's get to playing again. They had 1 day of practice, and they're out there swinging again and get some more wins, improve that record. It's going to be a shank pass and an ace serve off of Huggenberger that time. Back row, it's 10-4 Chase County in the first.
Yeah, they have just been aggressive here in this first set and taking it to this Irish team now with a 6-point lead.
Back at the service line for Chase County High School. Once again, Jordan Stafford. Big lead early. Nice serve. Her first pass by Murtaugh. Brocious goes back to Murtaugh. Little roll shot over, dug up by McNair in the net. Can be dug up and can't. A good effort that time by Chase County. Just couldn't quite do it. It's 10-5.
Yep, love the effort there, but just couldn't quite get to it. So much needed side out there for the Irish as the Longhorns send in Cadence Wallen, the junior.
Okay, where are you looking at?
Number 21 over there.
Oh, for Chase County. I was looking at the wrong
Oh.
lineup. My bad. Big swing by Anderson that time. Good dig that time by Erling, and now bumped over but can't be returned. That'll be 4 hits. That time Rose Green gave it a shot. It's 11-5. Good dig by Erling. Boy, Anderson hits it hard.
She does. That was a big swing. A lot of power on that one. So Longhorns coming out swinging here in this first set.
McNair back at the service line. Nice serve. Set up Brocious far side. Lake gets a swing. Kind of went off side of her hand, but it went over. Tough pass to handle. Tipped over by Lake and finds a hole, and it drops through. And now St. Pat's is making a little run. It's 11-6.
Yep, doing nice awareness. Saw defenders moving over here near sideline. She went to the far side, able to find the hole for the kill.
Back at the service line for North Platte. St. Pat's will be their primary center. And the sophomore Brooke Brocious. Good serve, and it's going to be an ace serve. It's off of Carly Anderson. Goes back row off her hands. It's 11-7.
Yeah, that's what Coach Krebs would like to see here from her Irish team. Some tough serving, and that was a good example right there.
Brocious trying to keep it going, and so once again, the Irish trying to make a rally here in set number 1. Good first pass. Anderson, they go back set far side. Beamer gets a good look at it, and out of bounds long. Avery Beamer. It's 11-8 and down to a 3-point game.
Yeah, nice swing there, but boy, just a little too much on it, just over the inline. So another point. North Platte St. Pat's making a run here, just down 3.
Brooke Brocious back at the service line for the Irish. Trailing by 3, 11-8. Good first pass as they'll set up here near side. Big swing right, left side. Cross-court kills on the way. And good. Haley Rusher get the swing. And it's 12-8. That breaks a little run there by St. Pat's.
Yeah, great placement for Rusher right there, just at the far side, and able to get it down for the kill as Longhorns been back up by 4.
And Aragon back to serve. She'll set as well. Riley Rusher back in the front row. Anderson's up there as well. Candace Walleen, that back row as well. 12-8 Horns. St. Pat's can't set anything up, and sent over by Huggenberger this time. Aragon will set it to work the middle. Does work that middle. Good dig that time, but overpass, and Anderson's right there for the slam to make it 13-8.
It's not who you want to overpass to, and Anderson, boy, she hammered it home, and a nice swing there for her, and back to a 5-point advantage for the Longhorns.
13-8, Aragon, the lefty, good serve. Erling's right there. Brocious worked the middle of the Lake this time off our tip of the net. It can't be saved. It drops point St. Pat's. It's 13-9.
Yeah, the young freshman there with a nice swing again, and she gets the opportunity. She's had some good swings here, and that's what the Irish needed on that play.
Back at the service line, Jamie Murtaugh for St. Pat's. Still looking for that 10th win of the season. Aragon gets a good pass to handle. Near side of the rusher off a partial tip of the net. Save Murtaugh, and now Erling has to free ball it over. Chance for the Horns right here to use it. Aragon, the 10-foot line, shoots a clear cross court to Anderson. Blocked. Good block again. St. Pat's has been pretty solid at the blocking line. Cross court kills on the way in. Good by Riley Rusher. But St. Pat's is getting a lot of hands on balls. That's for sure.
They are indeed playing good defense at the front row, and you got some clean blocks, and they've also got some blocks to help their offense. So, but the Longhorns making them pay with some other big swings.
14-9 Longhorns. Good serve by Anderson. Bumped over by Erling right there. A chance for Chase County. Aragon back set. Riley Rusher. Big slam. Did they save it?
Wow.
The dig was good. Boy, Chase County almost celebrated a little too soon that time. They couldn't retrieve the dig that time. It's 15-9.
Brother Washer, man, they've got some legs jumping underneath there, getting way up on that ball.
And it's going to be an ace serve by Carly Anderson, 16-9. Longhorns up 7 again.
Coach Krebs thinking about burning that timeout, but just going to walk up and talk to her players a little bit.
Anderson back at the service line, and a 7-point lead. Drops in Berger with a big with a big dig. This time going to be a net violation against Chase County up front. I think they're going to call it against Haley Rusher. 16-10. Irish get a point back. And it will be Miranda Huggenberger back at the service line.
Huggenberger, that's a fun name to say, Rich.
Yeah, it's a little bit. I didn't have a chance to say it in the first match. Rusher with another big-time swing by Haley Rusher, having a dynamite first set, going to her a lot, 17-10.
Yeah, she's got a lot of kills, a lot of swings. They're going to her. She's their main attacker, and she's come up some nice swings here in this first set.
17-10. Horns get the serve back. Haley Rusher back at the service line. Miranda Spady in that front row. On the serve, cross court, it's straight up by Erling. Huggenberger will set it up, but Erling pushes it over. Chance for the Horns right here. Set from Anderson for the back row. It's going to be Haley Rusher down the line, pushes it down the line. Can't be picked up. It's 18-10 Longhorns in the first.
Yeah, great awareness there and a good set over to her to get an attack. And another point here for Longhorns. Keep thinking they're going to burn a timeout, but not doing it yet.
Coach Krebs hasn't done anything yet. Huggenberger, the good first pass. Brocious sets it up far side. Erling gets a good look at it off a block. Off of Aragon, off her hands out of bounds, 18-11.
Yeah, tried to get a hand on it, and it kind of went sideways on the shank, but good effort there, but another much-needed point for the Irish.
You know who should be doing these games right here? The one and only Carl Zugi.
Yeah, that's right.
Coach Carl Zugi, the ultimate play-by-play guy, should be here, but I know he's busy.
Yeah.
He's got other things. He would. I know he does a dynamite job at play-by-play of every sport imaginable.
Yeah. Very knowledgeable guy, knows a lot.
No question about it, and a great guy. Just a great guy.
Is.
Cartwright back in the game. She played a little bit towards the end of the first match. Nice setup that time as Spady did get a lot on it. Chance for St. Pat's with Erling. Blocked the play and can't be dug up. Huggenberger came in the net, but under the net, it's 19-11 Chase County.
Yeah, great effort. Just couldn't get it. And another point for the Longhorns. Now back up by 8 and trying to get the first to 20 here late in this first set.
Alexandra Reeves back at the service line, and they'll bring Avery Beamer back in front row as well. There's about 10 girls that played in the first set, rotating in there for Coach Wonderly over there. 19-11 Horns in the first. On the serve, deep serve, bump, and Roche is going to be free ball over this time by Huggenberger. Chance for the Horns right here. Shoots a far side. Big swing off of hands that time, picked up by St. Pat's. Bump set. I had two players right there. You got it. No, you got it. And the third attempt in the net is 20-11. Chase County the first to 20.
Yep, just another miscommunication. Really surprised Coach Krebs hasn't called a timeout here. Just I guess they'll let it play out.
You got to use him sometime.
Yeah.
Why not?
You can't carry him over.
Exactly right. Short serve. Brocious far side. Erling gets a good look. Tight set. Dug up by McNair. Bump set. And now Beamer swings it in the net. Would have been 4 hits anyway. And it's 20-12. You can tell McNair's face. She knew right away. She didn't push it to where she wanted to that time. Pushed it to the left and threw everything off. 20-12. St. Pat's or Chase County still with an 8-point lead. Back row pass this time. A little bit better by McNair. We'll set it up. Reeves get it set up to Anderson, but it's just long out of bounds. Barely 20-13 now.
A nice swing by her, but yeah, just a little too much on it. Just over the end line. So back-to-back points here for the Irish.
Ruby Erling back at the service line. The sophomore outside. On the good serve. Back row pass by McNair. Back set far side. Big swing down the line. Can't be. Oh, it is dug up on a nice play. St. Pat's good defensive play that time. Set up by Reeves. Kept alive by St. Pat's. Tipped over. Reeves right there. Going to be set by Anderson for the back row. Big swing off a block. Kills on the way and good. Jordan Stafford, the freshman, comes through. It's 21-13. Chase County in the first.
Yeah, great dig up there by St. Pat's. I didn't know how they kept it alive, but they did. But the Longhorns eventually get the point.
Jordan Stafford back at the service line for Chase County, up 8 in the first set. Best 2 out of 3. Overpass Erling, pounded right there. On the far side is Avery Beamer there. It's the first double-digit lead. No, is it 22-13? Yep. Oops, not quite 10 yet, but getting close. Jordan Stafford back at the service line for Chase County High School. On the good serve. Right there is Huckenberger. Set it far side 10-foot line. It's Murtaugh. Roll shot over picked up by Chase County. Reeves sets it up for Anderson. Big crank. Boy, she gets airborne, doesn't she?
She does. She got some hops there and another perfect set to her, and she hammered it home for a kill.
There's your 10-point lead for the first time for the Horns in this first set, 23-13. Back at the service line once again is Jordan Stafford. And good dig, and now bumped over, free ball over by St. Pat's. Right there is McNair. Back set Reese, far side Beamer. Kind of pushed it over. Didn't have a lot on it, though. St. Pat's set it up for Murtaugh. Goes back row and out of bounds. No touch by McNair that time. She kind of swung at it. Yeah. Didn't connect, and here's set point number 1 for the Horns.
Kind of whiffed almost trying to get it, but break for them. And as you said, Rich, set point here for the Longhorns.
24-13. Chase County trying to win set number 1 on the good serve. Back row pass by Erling, bump set by Brocious. Far side Murtaugh, roll shot over, picked up by Reeves. Bump set by McNair, Anderson, and no chance. McNair's second pass kind of came left that time. It's 24-14. Set point number 2 is coming up as Lake will check in. Huckenberger will sit, and we'll see Rose Green back at the service line for North Platte St. Pat's High School. On the serve right there, back row pass, nicely done, Chase County. Reeves sets it up far side, Anderson. Back row picked up by Erling, goes high, almost had a backboard. And now bumped over by Lake. Chance for the Horns to end it right here. Reeves, quick hitter in the middle. Spady's across court kills on the way good. And Chase County, 25-14. Looked impressive. We got set number 2 coming up from Southwest High School in Bartley coming up in just a moment. 102.9 Cool Cattle and Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Rich Barnett, Mark Searcy back here at Southwest. I tell you, the Horns really looked good that first set, didn't they, Mark?
They did. They've got some big swingers, and Rauscher and Anderson had some great kills. And interesting, Rich, the Irish went out of the gym and the back in the hallway. There may be a players-only meeting saying, hey, we've got to get things going here. But this Longhorn team looked really good. If they play like that, they're going to be tough to beat here tonight.
Yep, and We're coming off a good weekend, 4-2 weekend out in Twin Cities. You're playing a lot of good teams out from Nebraska. It's got some Wyoming schools, got some South Dakota schools over there. Boy, that you can just tell. And I'll be interested in Coach Wonderly after the night. Granted, they win this. They've got Southwest in the nightcap. What her reaction or what her, probably think it's about time. It's about time. On the first serve, Carly Anderson in the net. It's point St. Pat's 1-0. I'm sure they've been waiting all fall long with the tournaments, McCook tournament, Sutherland tournament, where they didn't fare too well, and finally go out to this one at Twin Cities and do pretty well. Back at the service line, Miranda Huggenberger. Back row pass by McNair. Aragon sets it up. Big swing. Kills. Nice dig that time. Back row by Murtaugh. Huggenberger will bump it over. Chance for the Horns right here with Aragon. Back set far side. Big swing. Riley Rusher was big in that first set. And there's her first kill of set number 2. Mark, it's 1-1.
Yeah, Riley Rusher was the catalyst for this Longhorn offense in the first set. And she comes back with a big swing there to get the side up for the Longhorns.
Haley Rusher back at the service line in a 1-1 game. And again, 25-14 in set number 1 for the Longhorns. Try to go for a sweep. On the big serve, good dig, overpass. It's going to go wide out of bounds. Murtaugh giving a good shot on a tough serve with a lot of topspin on it. It's 2-1.
Yeah, we talked about in our first match, Rich, how the Rough Riders serve tough. Very aggressive serving all over the court, and Longhorns have done it here the last couple of plays as well.
Haley Rusher back at the service line. Back row pass by Murtaugh. Brocious didn't get a good setup that time, working that middle, had to push it over. Anderson sets it for the back row. Big swing cross court. That time by Stafford. Big swing by Early. Back row. Good dig by Anderson. Set by Aragon. Cross court. Roll shot by Stafford. Brocious worked the middle this time. Big swing against that time by Rose Green. Riley Rusher back row. Good dig by Murtaugh. Brocious far side. Ruby Erling goes kind of down the line, off the line a little bit, and Chase County was going one way. The ball went the other, and it's 2-2 in set number 2.
2 is the number right here, Rich.
Exactly. A lot of 2s in that scoreboard. Look at all those 2s up there.
Timeouts, period, yeah.
Exactly right. Back at the service line is Ava Welch for North Platte St. Pat's. Another deep serve. She's got to take something off of it because too many times she just winds up and hit things flying out of bounds.
Coach Kraft's just smiling over there like, shaking her head like, girl, you've got to take a little off of that. So.
Beamer back in the front row. Alexandra Reeves will be back to serve for Chase County. 3-2. Horns lead in set number 2. On the serve, down the line a little bit. It's going to be a shank pass. Murtaugh trying to direct that pass a little bit, and too much out of bounds. 4-2 on the 8th serve.
Another great serve here by the Longhorns, doing well here from the service line.
Aggressive serving, no question. They've hit some shots back on the service line. Reeves, jump serve. Right there is Hergenberger, and hit it straight up and didn't kind of push it that time. They were chasing for it. It falls. It's 5-2 Longhorns in set number 2.
And she was backing up. She kind of got in the way of her own player and nobody else to get it. So back-to-back points here for the Longhorns.
5-2 Longhorns. Good serve. Another bad pass by St. Pat's. Ace serve again. It's 6-2 Chase County. Coach Krebs didn't burn any timeouts that first set, and she's going to substitute and bring Lake back into play back row for Hergenberger. Reeves back at the service line. Horns up 6-2. Short serve this time. Murtaugh right there. Brocious, far side early. Big swing blocked. Chase County. Net violation. St. Pat's.
Had a lot of those here tonight, Rich, and unfortunately, great play there defensively, but just ran into the net.
And a few of those have been after swings.
Right.
After they're on offense, not defensive play, but more offense. Anyway, 7-2 ball game. Brocious sets it up far side. Erling has to tap it over right there. Chase County with a block. Pushed and now bumped over by Erling. Had a little miscommunication. A couple of players right there. Reeves sets it up. Tapped over. Good dig. And going to be a lift called against Brocious. That's the setter on the second try. Did a good job of reacting that time, but it was a lift. It's 8-2.
Coach Krebs standing over there, but not burning a timeout yet.
Nope, not yet. This thing is going too fast for St. Pat's. That first set was 25-14. This one's already 8-2. Line drive serve. Murtaugh. Good first pass to Brocious. Far side. Erling gets a swing. Cross court right there is Anderson back row. Reeves shoots up far side. Once again, Rusher. And a good swing. Little roll shot. Had a little off of that time by Jordan Stafford, beg your pardon, for Chase County. It's 9-2 Horns in the second.
Yeah, just everything going Longhorns' way, and Irish just having some miscommunication and some problems here in the set.
Back at the service line is Reeves down the line. Murtaj right there. Brocious worked the middle this time. Welch going back row and nobody home. Anderson went to cover line that time, I think, and left that area uncovered. Rose Green with the kill. It's 9-3.
Yep, much needed point there and a side out for the Irish.
Ruby Erling back at the service line. 9-3 Horns in the second, up a set. With the McNair, a good dig. Reeves sets it up near side. Beamer cross-court kill. Went off of Erling up top and saved and bounced over by Murtaugh. Reeves, quick jump set in the middle. That worked Spady, tipped over now, and we got a net violation again against North Platte St. Pat's. It's 10-3.
Yeah, they've just unfortunately had way too many of those here for their coach's liking, and another point here for the Longhorns, rather, up 10-3 here in the second.
Really, this one's getting away from him in the set number 2. Good serve again, not a good pass. Can he be dug out? Yes, nice, good second dig out. Hit over on the first shot by Spady and went out of bounds off St. Pat's. It's 11-3 Longhorns in the second.
I'm just floored that Coach Krebs not burning a timeout. I guess she's just throwing in the towel or letting the girls figure it out, I guess.
Got to stop momentum somehow, some way. It's 11-3. On the serve. Back row pass Erling. Bump set Brocious far side. Murtaugh will push it over. Can it get offense again? Bump set by McNair. Push over by Spady going back row. Good play by Huggenberger that time. Now push over Murtaugh again. Can't get a swing. And they go back corner.
Wow.
Coffin corner is uncovered. It's 11-4.
Yeah, not much on it, but she had great placement over there. As you said, their Coffin corner far sideline. Got it right in there before it hits the end line. Much needed point for the Irish.
McNair said, heck with it. If it's going to hit, I'm not going to attempt. I'm going to let it go out of bounds, and it landed in. Rose Green at the service line. Good first pass. McNair's pass a little tight than that. Tipped and now sent over on a push. Just a simple little push over, and it landed in.
Longhorns said, we can do that too. So push it to the far sideline and down for the kill. Side out back to the Longhorns. Up 12-4 here in the second.
12-4 in the second. Good dig, good first pass. Erling, far side. Could be Lake. And boy, out of bounds, big time. Out of bounds for the freshman. It's 13-4 Chase County.
Good jumps in that play, but unfortunately she getting on top of it. It just sailed on her way out.
McNair at the service line. Back row pass by Murtaugh. Brocious. Murtaugh gets a swing off a block. Finally got a swing. Wow. I mean, they're pushing too many things over in this set, and it's 13-5. Set number 2. St. Pat's needs this one to force a third. On the serve by Brocious and hit backwards by Anderson. Chase down. Good save that time by Chase County. That time good save by Haley Rusher. Lake swing. Roll shot goes long out of bounds and credit. Nice job. Chase County ran it down. Rusher on the third chance popped it over.
Yeah, run around the line, Judge. That was just a great effort, keeping it alive and somehow able to hit it over. So great effort for the Longhorns.
Horns go back to their bench. Aragon will check back in, also with Riley Rusher checking back in as well. Now Aragon will serve. All Longhorns in this one won the first set 25-14. It's 14-5 in set number 2. Good serve right there. Huggenberger, good dig. Far side, tight at the net. Murtaugh tipped it over and landed in, I think, but a net violation nevertheless against Chase County.
Yeah, Rusher was into the net there, and point there for the Irish. If they're going to make a run, Rich, they got to do it now.
Yep, it's can't be trading points. Murtaugh back at the service line. Good first pass by McNair. Sets it up far side. Carly Anderson down the line. Kills good. She kind of looked things over and kind of knew where she was going to go with that one, and they kind of shaded toward the middle a little bit, went down the line 15-6.
Yeah, I think she's a senior, and sure enough, yeah, she is. So that was a very senior play, as you said. She kind of looked real quick with her eyes and then able to hit it where she wanted it to.
Anderson back to serve. Short serve dug up by Libero that time. They set up Murtaugh, long out of bounds. She kind of hit it coming down that time and hit a line drive. Did they get a touch?
They're hoping, but I didn't see any official or line judge call a touch.
Nope.
So
we haven't had one time in the 2 matches where we've had line judges with touches. Have not one time. 16-6 Chase County. Back set, tough pass that time. Lake couldn't get to it. It's 17-6.
Got that. So just all going Longhorns' way, and trying to close it out here as Irish going to sub in.
Yep, they'll give Cartwright some minutes here in this second set, 17-6. This one's getting over quickly for Chase County. Well, one more after we're done here on Cool Cattle and our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel with Chase County and Southwest. Anderson, good serve right there is Murtaugh, set by Brocious by the 10-foot line. Huggenberger just caught the piece of the tape, far side. Big swing by Rusher. Cross-court kill is on the way, and good by Riley Rusher. She has been dynamite that right side.
She has. She's been an impressive player here. Best player so far by both teams here tonight. And Rusher, again, another great kill.
It'll be Carly Anderson back at the service line. All Chase County, 18-6 lead in the second. Back row pass, hit a little sideways, saved by, and now bumped over by Murtaugh. Aragon works the middles, quick hitter off hands that time. And the kill by Haley Rusher in that front row. It's 19-6 Longhorns.
Yeah, great job there. Again, a quick attack, and Irish weren't ready defensively. And another kill here for the Longhorns.
19-6 Horns. It's Carly Anderson back at the service line. Right there is Welch, far side. Erling, cross-court kill's good. That was a good setup that time. Good pass, back row. Center had a good setup that time. Erling, good cross-court kill.
Yeah, that's exactly how you draw it up if you're the Irish offense. Good pass, sets up a good set, and leads to a good kill. So they are now have 7.
19-7. Huggenberger back at the service line for St. Pat's. Back row pass by McNair. Tough pass. Aragon did a good job of going up. They're going to call lifts. Yep. Yeah. Try to push it over, but yeah. The lift called 19-8. Back at the service line. Again, Miranda Huggenberger, the junior libero. Back row pass, a little sideways by Anderson. Chased down by Aragon. Bumped over by Chase Kenny. And the chance for St. Pat's to use it. The work quick hitter to Welch, but blocked right there. Haley Rusher.
Haley, yeah.
20-8. Longhorns first to 20.
Got her hands extended way up, and that blocked it right back down for the stuff block.
Haley Rusher at the service line, and a 20-8 all Longhorns in this one. On a good serve. Good dig that time by Murtaugh. Bumped over by Erling. Couldn't get anything established that time. Aragon, near side. Big swing, cross-court kill. Picked up by Huggenberger that time. Bumped. And now free ball over by Erling. Chance for the Horns right here. Good pass to handle. Aragon back set far side. Rusher cross-court kill off hands, out of bounds. Point Chase County. It's 21-8.
Yeah, Riley has a great vertical and a good swing there. Long and get it off the hands for the kill.
Wait, Coach Krebs, I can't believe she is not burning a timeout. You got 2.
Didn't burn one last set and nothing here. Yeah.
It's 21-8 and a wide serve out of bounds by Carly Anderson. Well, in the last match, Southwest going to have their hands full.
Oh, I agree.
Going to have their hands full in this one with Chase County.
They're impressive. They got some athletes, some swingers. The Rusher girls are going to.
Yeah.
The Nelms, that's going to be a fun battle at the front.
Yeah. Good serve, Murtaugh down the line. Anderson, good save. Aragon, big swing by Miranda Spady, blocked, kept alive. Back set far side, O'Reilly rushing that right side, down the line, off the line a little bit. Kill's good, 22-9.
Kind of cut shot there on the wrist, and that was a great play there by the senior Riley Rusher.
It'll be Reeves checking back in the service line. Beamer will go back in the front row for Chase County. 22-9. Chase County 3 points away from winning this their first match of the night. Back set near side, Erling from the right side that time, and this kill's on the way and good as Anderson can control it back row. It's 22-10.
Irish still playing tough out there, trying to do some things here late.
Ruby Erling back at the service line at a 22-10 Chase County lead. Back row pass by McNair. Reeves shoots it here near side. Big swing by Beamer going back row. Good dig that time. Huggenberger, the libero. Bumped over, free balled over by Murtaugh. Reeves works the middle time. Big swing by Spady that time. Off the block and it falls. It's 23-10.
Got a nice swing at the net and a lot of attackers here for this Longhorn squad.
23-10. Stafford back at the service line. 2 points away from winning this one. Bump set by Brocious, far side, big swing Murtaugh, picked up by McNair. Set by Reeves, good tight set to Anderson, and blocked, and it falls on Chase County's side. Nice job of the Irish that time with a nice block.
Yeah, nice play at the net, and leads to a point here for the Irish.
Candace Walling, who got a little playing time in that first set, will check back in, play back row for Coach Kinsey Wonderly. (23-11) on the serve. Reeves will set it up here near side. Anderson has to fist it over and was behind the antenna. Not a good setup that time on a missed second pass. 23-12. But a pretty good cushion right now for the Horns.
Yep. A lot to work with.
Good first pass by Anderson. Reeves worked the middle this time, push back row by Beamer. Far side of the Lake has to bump it in against a block, and no block, hit the net, 4 hits. Yep. And here's match point number 1 for the Longhorns at 24-12. In set number 2. We'll have a little bit of a break afterwards. Close things, get back to some more music, as that might have been game, set, match right there on the Shanks pass. As Chase County, they made it look easy, Mark, 25-14, 25-12.
Yeah, they just came out on fire. They got their outside hitters going early and served aggressively and just made the Irish have some problems on the serve receive, have some attack errors. Longhorns impressive win here, winning big here over St. Pat's Irish, 25-14, 25-12. Sets up our final match of the evening. Should be a good one. Chase County and Southwest here coming up here in just a little bit.
Yep, we'll have a little bit of a break. Let Chase County let them rest a little bit, and then both teams get some warm-up time, and we'll send it back to KADL for more great music. We'll sign off on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. We'll sign off for a little bit, reset and everything, back with the third and final match coming up in just a bit on 102.9 Cool Cattle.